Raila Odinga has finally admitted that he is in a broad-based government. You know, Raila amekuwa akishinda akituambia yako position, they never joined the government, there is nothing like the government. He has been saying all manner of excuses ever since they did that handshake with Ruto. Ruto kept on saying that yako kwa handshake. Raila anasema he doesn't know anything, like they have not joined the government, new expert tu alituma and so many other things. But today in Kisumu, he admitted openly that he's in broad-based government, that they accepted that broad-based thing. And now this left me wonder, as in nashinda nikijiuliza, what is the game plan for Raila? How comes now he has admitted that he's in broad-based, at the same time Sifuna keeps on saying that he's not in broad-based, he doesn't know anything like broad-based. Why are they confusing us? Anyway, before I go into the details, if you are new to this platform and you're coming here for the first time, kindly take a second to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you will always be the first to watch. So kindly do so, na kama kawaida, I'll be back. Yes, so thank you for everyone who has subscribed, and for the return subscribers, I really appreciate you guys, man. You are making this platform grow. I'm receiving calls of people who are saying that whatever I'm doing here, I'm doing a good thing, that I'm creating a good platform for everyone. So thank you so much. Let us keep on engaging in the comment section, because we all want what is best for this country. So as I continue, I have said that Raila, it is time now he has admitted that he's in the broad-based government. And when this ship is sinking, it has to sink with Raila Odinga, because right now he can, in case this government fails to deliver completely, Raila will carry the blame. You know, last time Raila kept on, the reason why it costed what costed Raila election in 2022 was that he never admitted to be in that handshake government. And okay, it is true that in that handshake government, Raila did not bring his people into the government, but there was a lot of signs that Raila was in the handshake government, because how he was being treated, the treatment that he was getting. And this is what Ruto used to fight Raila in 2022. This was the thing that Ruto used to fight Raila. Anytime Uhuru's mistakes and Uhuru's failures, Raila will always carry that blame. And he did not know how to get out of it. Anytime they will blame, they will also put him together. You get? They will call him, walikuwa wanaitwa the handshake brothers. You get? Anyway, watch these videos before I go into details about all this. Watch these videos and then I'll come back.
Kwa hivyo sisi hatujasema tumeingia kwa Ruto. Bwana serikali, Ruto ndiye amekuja kwetu. Kama walikuwa na shida hii ilikuwa inateketea, wakasema ati Ruto must go. Finance bill must go. Ruto akasema finance bill siweki sahihi, nimerudishia bunge. Akasema nimevunja serikali. Sasa kitu gani? Sasa tunataka kuunda serikali mpya. Akatuuliza sisi tumepatia yeye wataalamu ambao wanaweza kusaidia. Tukasema chukua wao wataalamu. Raila jangia huko. Mimi si waziri katika serikali ya Ruto.
Senator Sifuna.
Speaker, let me first begin by saying this thing called broad-based, I don't know where it exists. Personally, I don't recognize any entity called called broad-based. There is a government of Kenya Kwanza under the leadership of President William Ruto. Every cabinet secretary who serves in that government serves the Kenya Kwanza government. And I want to join what Senator Khalwale has said. Some of these individuals who joined government recently think they are there to represent their ethnic communities.
Mimi naunga mkono hii juhudi ya serikali ya kupigana haya maadui yetu matano katika taifa letu. Nataka watu wetu nao waungane pamoja, tuendelee mbele, sivyo? Ndio tulisema tunataka kukuwa na broad-based government. Tulikubali, tukapeleka watu yetu, tumeweka pale pia Wandai, tumepeleka Badi Nyang, ameshikilia mambo ya pesa. Simemona tuko na mama wetu mmoja kule tumeweka kama ni mkuu wa sheria. Tumemona yule mama. Tumemona yule. Tuko hapo na Hassan Joho. Tunajua Hassan Joho. Tuko naye Oparanya. Tunajua hapo Oparanya. na mama moja anatoka kule upande ya Turukana, naita school, wameingia ndani ya broad-based government ili waende pale wafundishe watu vile kufanya kazi. Vile vile tuko hapa na kijana wenu hapa Oluga, Dr. Oluga ndiye anasimamia mambo ya matibabu, na nimemwambia yeye hakikisha kwamba hii mambo ya SHA inafanya kazi. SHA inafanya kazi kwa watu wetu, sawa sawa, sawa sawa. Na mbadi vile vile hakikisha kwamba pesa inagawawa kwa njia ya haki, pembe zote za Kenya wanapata haki yao.
Yes, so you have watched the videos and you can clearly see Raila a while back saying that that they did not join the government. Right now he's saying it's not, they are in the government. Sifuna kept on saying that he doesn't understand anything like handshake and everything. But now the truth, now let us look at this critically. Is Raila in the government or not the government? The truth of the matter is, this is always the reason why I keep on saying that Raila is a con. Because the truth of the matter is that Raila is in the government. He has mentioned the number of people that have received appointment in the government. And anytime I tell you that this guy is also a tribal leader, look at how many he has kept on mentioning that people from that region who have been kept in the government. He has mentioned Mbadi, he has mentioned Nani Wandai, he has mentioned that lady who has been appointed as the Attorney General, he has mentioned that lady, he has mentioned several people from ODM, and even he has mentioned Olunga. And you know, he's mentioning these people specifically, telling them hata huyu kijana wetu wa hapa anaitwa Olunga ndio huyo hapa, hata yeye tumemweka as a PS for the nini. It shows you that at the deep down in his heart, Raila understands that politics is all about tribe. Raila is trying to hold grip into the Luo nation. He's trying to tell them that, hey, don't forget that I'm fighting for your interest. And don't forget that everything I'm doing is all about you people. I've put the interest of your people, of you people at heart. That's why he's moving with Ruto in Nyanza. Raila has turned out to be nika amegeuka ni kama mtu wa mkono wa Ruto. Look at how they are doing. Look at how they are walking. Raila has lost grip of Nyanza and is doing everything possible to show the people that, hey, I am here with you. I am fighting for you. You get? You don't need to abandon me. Do not abandon me because I'm fighting for you. That is why Raila is doing all these trips with Ruto. That's why he's even coming out now to say that we are in this broad-based thing, so that Kenya, so that his people, the Luos, can now understand, can now come back. You know, he has realized that he's losing grip of the Luos. Raila is a smart politician. He understands. He understands when he's losing grip, and he'd rather lose any other place, but not lose the grip of the Luos. That is what he understands. He understands that he'd rather lose the Kisses and other things, but he must have the Luos because he will use them in 2027 to bargain. So Raila has come out to admit that in the government, something that he tried vehemently to deny. But now he's coming out, he understands that even if he deny, people will still tag him. So that is why he's saying that I'm in it, but you people, I'm fighting for the interests of my people. Right now, Raila is fighting for the interests of his people, of the Luo. Look at the things he's doing. That is the bottom line. That is why he's doing everything he's doing, so that he can hold grip of the Luos. He's losing that grip. He understands that Luos are trying to abandon him, pole, that he's losing, and he doesn't want to lose it, because if he loses it, then he will be useless. He doesn't want to lose that. So anyone from Nyanza, including me, myself, I'm from there, you must understand that Raila has no your interest at heart. This is a man who feels like he's being defeated, and if he doesn't act fast, then he will lose everything. And it comes 2027, no one will pay attention to him. And he's doing all this so that no one from Nyanza can rise above his level. Because he understands if he doesn't come to the ground, then it's done. Look at Raila. Every time, and if you think I'm lying, ask yourself, every time Raila does a handshake, he always goes out and does a very big rally that is full of hype and everything. But ask yourself, after that handshake with Ruto, have you seen him try to do those things? He has not. Even in his own place, he has not done those things. Even in Nyanza, he has not gone there to do those things. Because people, as it stands now, people are so dissatisfied with this government. People are so dissatisfied with Ruto. So anytime you go anywhere, people will just tell him openly that no, we are not supporting Ruto. And you know how many people have told Raila that Raila, you wewe uko na Ruto, yes, but usitu convince that tuvotie Ruto 2027. Yenye it clearly shows that they are still with Raila, but they are not supporting that agreement, that arrangement with Ruto. So there's finally the cat has come out of the bag, and Raila has admitted that now he's in the handshake government. Now you people, whatever happens, do not fail to blame Raila. If this government fails, Raila is part of that failure. Because he's acting like a co-president. Look at how they are working together. Look at how they are working together like brothers. They are so happy. Raila has found a way of getting himself into the government. So if he has found a way of bringing his people into the government, if this government fails, then he has to be part of it. Let's not excuse. Let's see, asifike 2027 aanze kujiexcuse. No, we will not accept that. Because we don't need this politics of conmanship. This politics that people vote for you, and then later you find your own way. You abandon even the people you have worked with. You find your own way and you get into the government through the back door. These things has to change. So he will carry the blame. Whether he likes it or not, he will have to carry the blame. He will have to carry the blame. I know you people from ODM and people from, sometimes you don't want to hear this, but it is truth. No one has refused Raila kuingia kwa serikali. What we wanted him to do is to admit that in the government, because we cannot live with this politics of calling people like all the time you're playing with people's minds. He has admitted he's in the broad-based government. Now you people treat him as part of the government. Now the only opposition that we have the opposition here, the Gen Zs are the opposition, and the Wamunyoro man. Gachagua, those are the opposition that now we know. Now anytime the government Raila speaks, he should be speaking for the government. That is what we want. Let him join his brother, let him join Ruto. Whatever the government will do, if the government will succeed, well and good. If they will deserve another term, well and good. If they will not deserve another term, then tunaweka wote kwa basi moja, tunasema nyinyi wote you don't deserve another term. And another thing, as I close this, now let me come to Ruto. You people, you must understand that Ruto has always had a soft spot for Luos. You are wondering why he's dishing out so many projects and why he likes Luo so much. Ruto has a very soft spot for Luos. And I don't know where he got this, but I think Ruto came to love Luos in 2007. I think the way he see how Luos do their thing, I think that is the point whereby Ruto fell in love with the Luos. Ruto have a soft spot for the Luos. And I'm telling you, no matter what happens, Nini, Ruto will try as much as possible to see if Luos can support him. Because if Luos support him, he knows very well that the hype and the energy that Luos comes with, especially when it comes to campaigning and pushing everything, he can use that to claim that he was popular in 2027. The way Luos turn up in rallies, the way you Luos mobilize, the way Luos talk about you, the way Luos hype you, if he can get that support, if he can get that kind of thing heading to 2027, all those photos that you see is visiting Nyanza and is taking that multitude of people and everything, if he can use that and combine with that of Rift Valley, trust you me, Ruto will use that. Even if he'll steal the election in 2027, he will use that even to show the international bodies that, hey, I was popular. Look at me on the ground. I was popular. You get? Ruto loves the Luos, and that's why I'm telling you. Even when you see Ruto dealing with Luos, he doesn't deal with Luos the way you feel like he's dealing with the people from the mountain. The way he handles Luo leaders, he doesn't handle them the way he handles them from like the people from the mountain. Ruto understands that the leaders from Luos are educated, are smart people, but look at how he handles people from Mount Kenya. Look at the kind of people he wants to hang around from Mount Kenya. He's looking for people who are just people who he can control. But when it comes to Luo Nyanza, he's very, very keen. The kind of people he wants to associate with. And you always find him, yeye ndiye anakaa anasikiza. The truth of the matter is Ruto has a very soft spot for Luos. That is the reality. I don't know it's because the Kalenjins and the Luos are neighbors I don't know, it's because maybe he has interacted with more Luos and he has realized that Luos, in fact, Luos are okay. The truth of the matter is that Luos are good people. Luos are not people who can, like, you know, the way there's some communities that are just ready to fight and in. Luos are not. Luos are people, unless you really provoke them. But even if you provoke them, it's very hard for Luos to reach to a point whereby now, like, kama ni mbaya nini. Of course we have rowdy Luos, that is okay, but majority deep down in Luos are people who are very calm, and there are people who can, like, you can sit down and talk. There are people who always want, let's talk, let's discuss this thing, tumalize hii kitu and everything. So he understands the nature of Luos, and I think he's using that, and he's using Raila. He understands that as long as he has Raila on his side and he has Luos on his side, then he's very sure that his government will be stable, because it is only Luos who start chaos. That is the reality. If Luos start demonstrating here in Nairobi, trust you me, you won't run a country, hautakuwa na country. So he wants to appease the Luos. He wants Luos to watulie, so that he'll be able to do his term peacefully. You get? And the only way he can do that is through appeasing Raila. If he please Raila, then majority of the Luos will become. So he doesn't want to antagonize Raila, he doesn't want to antagonize the Luos. Because if Luos start demonstrating, start complaining, start going to the street, then all other communities will come to the street. Because it is only Luos who have that courage. Once Luos get to the street, then you'll find other communities now will feel like, hata sisi tunaingia. So Ruto understands that the importance of the Luos. Luos might not be as many as other communities. Luos, in fact, in terms of population, I think they are third or fourth after the Kalenjin, but I think they are third. You get? So they understand that they are not that many, but their impact can be felt whenever they decide to speak, whenever they decide to pass a statement. Their impact, their statement, their everything will be felt all across the Kenya and across the globe. So he has to make sure that Luos are contained. You get? And he also Ruto naturally loves Luos. That is one thing you will. If you are keen in observing how Ruto treats Luos and how he handles himself alone, this man is a person who naturally loves Luos. You get? He doesn't have a problem with Luos, despite everything that happens in politics. Politics is just politics, but now there's kuna politics na kuna ile kitu mtu ana feeling ndani yake. The way you see some people feel like, oh, siji Luos are siji this and this and this, wengine wana feel, oh, Kikuyus are like this and this, oh, Kambas are like this. Deep down in his heart, he doesn't have a problem with Luos. So all these things are happening because at the end of the day, he wants to make sure that by 2027 he'll be able to secure another term, and he doesn't want Luos to be on the other side, because if Luos turn on the other side high, it will be messy for him. Anyway, guys, what do you think about Raila's admission that now he's in the broad-based government, and about this last statement that Ruto has a natural love for Luos? So share it in the comment section in your opinion, but above it all, try as much as possible to remain respectful. Do not insult anyone, do not attack anyone, remain objective all through, because we are creating a safe space for everyone. So thank you, until next time, bye.